Thank you, Randy. Thanks, Randy. Oh, I'll just load up Rimworld. I'll do a little bit. I'll just make sure that, their jobs are in the right order and, put down some more IO ports to ensure that we can kind of sort out our economy today, which is struggling. We're not doing so well on the economy front, so we can't build big guns or defenses or anything. And what does Randy decide to gift me with in that small amount of time where I try and make my life easier? 82 scythers. 82. I also love the fact that the trees from... Like the first trees that we've had since that lightning ship where everything and its mother burned down. They're 70% grown, and now there's going to be fire everywhere. Okay, well, look. So one thing I've done, actually, is I've cancelled the antimatter composite refiners because they use up a lot of plasteel, and we've got 6,600 antimatter composite and only 218 plasteel. So those I've cancelled entirely. I put down little IO ports on these, and I've told them just to drop it. What I realised, and I didn't catch this during yesterday's episode, was that when they're drilling... Because these are set to critical priority and because this doesn't have a storage level, you can't set like an input to critical. They're drilling something and then they're walking all the way up round through into the factory and putting it into the hopper manually, which is not okay. So I put those little IO ports down and they've done drops, so that essentially just makes it, instantaneous. So that way we should deal with our steel problem. That's why we didn't have any yesterday and why we don't have any now. So then, You motherfucker, I can't believe you do this in the first 2 seconds. 82 Scyther. Wow. Look, there's a small percent chance, as I talked about before, when you take apart Mechanoids added by the Mechadroid mod, that you will get an AI Persona core out of it, which we can use for many, many things. We've got a lot of buildings in this mod pack that require those, and we can apparently implant them into our colonists for bonuses too, which is quite fun. I feel like we should do that to everybody. We've had... the full-blown robot playthrough. We've had the full-blown human with robots. We've had the full-blown robot with humans, kind of. Now we should go middle ground, right? And go full-blown cyborgs. And I feel like giving everyone an AI Persona core would be pretty good. So I've got to think, how can we... This is like a... Let's not treat this as a big, scary raid, which it is. But if I think, then I'm going to have a mental breakdown before I hit 30. So I think, let's view this as a gift from Randy. When life gives you lemons... You take the lemons and you implant them into colonist brains in order to turn them into cyborgs. So we need to find a way really to disable them and take them out without destroying them. And an anti-grain warhead... One anti-grain warhead is fine. Two would be... Would obviously destroy pretty much all of them. We would still incinerate quite a lot though, wouldn't we? I'm not... Oh, man, I just don't know how to go about this because we haven't got any steel either. We could leave it for a little while. Because the fire isn't going to do anything. Those scythers... cause no trouble. Oh my god, that was close. There's a fire in an unknown part of the map. Let's climb over this scyther horde just to put out the fire. Yeah, those are obviously not the scythers on fire there. It's the grass beneath them, so I'm going to worry about them waking up or anything unless these guys on the way out decide to... Oh god, speak of the devil. They're leaving. Yeah, good. Go. Oh! Okay. Okay, that's good. I mean, our steel isn't really going up that much, is it? 244. We've got 3 people as drilling on. Basically the highest priority there. These drills, they are honestly the most balanced Corey / deep drill / whatever mod I've seen. Because they take so long per resource to actually get it. Like the deep drill from industrialization is fucking broken as all hell. Because that takes into account the mining bonuses. But because these things don't, they're actually really, really balanced. Despite the fact we've got 3 set up, we still are struggling for resources. But it's like, it's that nice amount of struggle where it's like, I don't feel super overpowered. But I also know that if I wait a little bit, we can get those resources in, Fuck! Oh my god, this is not okay. Oh my... Where? I accidentally closed the message. I didn't mean to do that. In the most expensive room in the base. Have we got any rocket launchers? Ah, shit. Have we got anything? Triple rocket launchers. Give me them. Give me them. Give me the lot. Wait. There's some big brain thing I could do here. There's some big brain thing I could do here. What if Okay, we've got hundreds of insects tunneling through the mountain. We've got 82 scyther. What if they were to meet? Somehow. I don't quite know how I'm going to do it. We could mine through there, but that's not going to... We could just open the door, but they're going to trash the entire fucking base. And if they trash the drills, that's it. We're back to square one with no resources, you know? This is already devastating enough. Like, losing these things is going to be a massive pain in the ass. And, of course, all the base's power is probably... I wouldn't be surprised if hives pop up under these and just destroy them instantly. Is there a way we can open this up? Organ, let's see what we can do. The scythers are hanging around. Oh, God, here they come. Yep. Instantly destroyed our nuclear reactors there. We didn't actually lose any alloy ones yet. I can't... That's such bullshit that they can spawn under them and destroy them instantly, huh? That's all our power grid basically gone. We've got this backup reactor, but that's not going to be able to run the entire grid. Or apparently it is. I guess we haven't got these running right now. And you know what? Why don't I do that? And turn the power level on that down. We've got this going with a high power level too. So we may just be able to keep the lights on. But quick, we might be able to... We might be able to open this up without... Oh, God. So much for my nicely defended reactors. Oh, God. Oh, I hate it. Then all we've got to do is bait them over to the insects. So I'm going to pick one. Has anybody got a jump pack? Pure curiosity. Oh, Pelvis has got one on. Oh, that's fine. That's all right then. So he can lead the charge away from the insects. Okay, bring him down. Right, who's a good builder? Pelvis is a builder too. Well, isn't that convenient? Let's mine out these last 2 bricks. Everyone's going to draft up there. I might put RoboChild and Cake Denser on these as a backup. I'm going to say hold fire, but keep them on there. Stop force attack, hold fire. Everyone else is going to leave. Besides Pelvis, who's going to open... Oh, it's outside of a loud area. Yeah, sure. Here. Right, there you go. Deconstruct. Oh, God. Pelvis, my friend. Let's wait for our people to get a little more distance. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold. Kill. That should wake them all up. Yes, good. Good, 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 good. You need to run, my friend. Now, we need to run him over to... Oh, they can't get to us because they're on the other side of the reactor and you can't path around those. Once that goes down, they should start swarming out the front door. Please. Yes, good. Run. Run. Come on, follow me. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, look, they're pathing over. They're pathing over. Okay, Cake Tensor. Pelvis, sorry. Run. Run. Pelvis. Okay, he's already been caught. That's not ideal. It's a fucking heavy armor that he's wearing, obviously. Right, there we go. Keep firing. We've got to keep firing to actually keep them active, don't forget. Right, go, 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 go. I want to keep a couple of jumps free. That's it, that's it. Okay, you two, change your plan. Go indoors. Go indoors. Go indoors. Not through there. Let's lock these doors. Stop the hauling bots that might have come in through. Pelvis, you may have saved the colony. Here come the scythers. Here come the scythers. He's done it. Right, okay. Can we get him to safety? We could blitz him through there and just let them fight. This is high tier. I should have got someone in position to open these doors, but it's okay. Oh, he can jump through there, though, can't he? Whoa, 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 whoa. Go. Get out of there. No running and gunning. Are they on the way? They're fighting. They're fighting. He's done it. Big brain. Okay, okay, okay. Go. Stop firing. Don't bait them in here. Oh, my God. It's glorious. It's glorious. He's done it. This is the greatest thing I've ever done. Die. Yes. My God, so much power. This is too much power. Oh, well, you guys might as well just go and have some lunch then. Take the afternoon off. Don't worry, my treat. There's still a few insects in there, but they are all filtering through. Look at that. We lost everything. Don't get me wrong, this is not a victory. We lost everything because, I mean, I couldn't stop them destroying the reactors and all of this stuff. But holy shit. All out bug versus mechanoid war. And the best part is we still get to keep the scyther corpses, which was exactly what I wanted. This is incredible. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Randy, you've given me a gift. I thought this was bad, but this is the best day of my life. Let's speed through this. Who do you think is going to win is the real question. I think the scythers are just going to have it because they can actually pierce through the insects. They can actually get through the armor. Whereas I think the insects, with that lack of armor penetration, probably not going to do so well. How many scythers are left out of pure curiosity? 67. Yeah, the insects really didn't do anything there at all. Digging it still. Oh my God, it's a wild creature. I thought it was ours. Kill it. 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 Please kill it. Who's firing? No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Get out of there. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with a couple. Forbid that door. That's fine. How are we doing up there? The storypedia is... Okay, it's backing off. Okay, okay. Fine. Okay, it's still good. We're still good. Fucking what a mess though, huh? What a complete state. Now the scythers will back off to their ship, and we can deal with them when we want. Result is spoiling due to a power failure in item processor. Oh. Oh, right, got it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can't do anything about that. We haven't got the power for the base. We're going to have to very slowly rebuild. But when the insects are dealt with, what we should really do now is push this advantage, take out the hives. Let's take out the hives. Because the insects are dead, right? They're not going to come back over here in a hurry. There's a few mega spiders left, but they're just regular, wild, quote-unquote, mega spiders now. Not a problem. Let's go search and destroy. But make sure that... Actually, let's go search and destroy melee. Just to stop them, you know, shooting each other in the head and shit like that. Oh! I assume we didn't have enough power to keep the... cooling on, did we? Okay, well, I mean, this is not ideal, but we can rebuild these reactors, right? No, we don't have enough steel for it. We haven't even got enough steel. Okay, so we're gonna have to turn everything off then, basically. God damn. Okay, all these hydroponics are using up a shitload of power, so that's got to go. We'll turn off the clarifier. What do we not need right now? That can go, you can be turned off. We'll basically turn off the entire fabrication room. We need only the drills and the digital storage unit, realistically. Everything else can go, and obviously some sort of food probably wouldn't hurt. I'll keep that on. We could call in the Empire to tidy up the mechanoids for us. I say tidy up, they'll get absolutely annihilated, but they'll take out a few. That should be the radiation dealt with. As far as I recall, that stops the radiation leak, so should stop us. You see that it's got this massive outline here. Oh, that used to be the case that would stop the radiation leak. Maybe they've adjusted it. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Maybe we have to refuel it as well? Give it a second. Maybe it just takes a little while to wear off. Well, overall, I'd say that's an incredible start to today's episode. Practically paradise. I think if we can get some power to this gun... Well, firstly, I need to obviously limit the area where our people can go, because outside is extreme danger zone right now. If we can... If we can get power to the antimatter cannon, and also, you know, I'll just give him I'll give him a wide berth here. And if we can also get, simultaneously, 2 anti-grain warheads over to there, I think we can put them down. I might just even try that now. I think I might just fire a couple of shells at them and just be done with it. Okay. Hold fire. Caked enter and sands. Set force target. The epicenter of the scythers, which for some reason is not the ship. I'd move that slightly over. Maybe like there. No, it needs to be slightly more north of that, doesn't it? Look, I'm being... you can't be too careful with this, okay? What are we looking at? They're both prepared to fire now. Give them hell. Both these guys have 20 research too, so... They should be decently accurate, or not. Done. That'll do. How many have we got left? 11 scythers. Look, we sacrificed a huge amount of advanced components, mechanoid parts, the lot with that. But the threat is over. We're done. Now all we have to do is completely rebuild the entire base. Hooray. Well, I say it's over. It's not obviously entirely over. We do have... Oh, God, be careful with these triple rocket launchers in people's pockets. Otherwise, all it takes is one person going berserk for us to be completely fucked. Okay. Just be careful here. 2 of our people are still out of action. Although these guys are probably quite heavily damaged now, aren't they? Given the insects and everything else going on. Still, we've still got aerofleets. Oh, toxic buildup. Right, okay. Isn't going away, is it? Reactor producing... No, it's not going away. Fuck it. I'm going to take it apart. I'm not risking this radiation. We're slowly getting back on top of things. So I've decided, look, having all the nuclear reactors in the same room is a fucking horrible idea. This has happened many times before. So why don't we decentralize a little bit with that? We'll have to put down some IO ports for the quicker refuel. So I've decided to throw a couple up here in this dead space that we had in the mechanoid bay. It's going to take a long time to build because, again, our resources are fairly slow. And then we've got a bunch of nuclear reactors in... Well, we've got the 2 nuclear reactors down here. But then, of course, we've got the antimatter reactor too, and then the backup one there. This thing took bloody ages to try and balance it to get enough power to keep the drills on. Bear in mind, almost everything is turned off right now. Their bedside tables are switched off. Their dining room tables are switched off. Like, everything's fucking gone besides just the lights and also the... Oh, Also, the machining table too. Fucking hell. Jesus. So the way this mod works, I'll just quickly clarify this for those of you concerned. The Mechadroids mod adds, like a certain amount of drops when you take them apart. So I've got it set to 10 mechanoid parts. I've just changed it to 0 power cells because it was like, we're not actually, actively using power cells. If you were playing a full-on Mechadroid only playthrough, you might want to keep that. It was defaulting to 12 advanced components, so I've dropped that right down. Not that it really matters because we make them automatically with the factory at this stage, and then 1% chance of a Persona AI core. So that is some big dick energy right there. I guess we'll just start installing them in the people, right? The question is, can we install it alongside, like the AI chip that RoboChild has? Prisoner died of radiation poisoning too, from where it took bloody ages to balance this reactor because it didn't create enough power to power these frozen columns because they're 550 watts each. So it was, well, it did, but it was not enough to keep them on permanently, so it was kind of ticking up 1 degree at a time. So I thought, fuck it, get rid of those, put these in instead, which are obviously 200 watts a piece, but they can keep it just not quite as cool, but they are more efficient than the frozen columns. Anyway, we've done that now. So this room is now 86 degrees. We're looking at 76,000 watts excess. Good news, we can turn the dining room table back on. Think I'll start with their luxuries, and then we'll move on to machinery and stuff later. Like, there's more than enough jobs for them as it stands, rebuilding everything, cleaning everything, tidying everything up. I've actually bothered to put them on cleaning as kind of a 4th job above fishing there too. Now that I've emptied out this, we just had like a shitload of fish. Like 302 perch, for example. We've got loads of fish, so I'm not going to bother with fishing. Jesus. Just how many corpses did we have in there? I think that's all the scythers taken apart. So that was... However many scythers we had today. I don't think we got all of the scyther bodies, so let's assume about 40 scythers. We got all of those centipedes as well have been disassembled too. So all of the centipedes, all the scythers, that other mechanoid separated we had yesterday, it's given us 15 persona cores. I suppose 1% chance, and we've had, what was that, 26 centipedes? I've gotten lucky, but God knows how long that's been like that for, because I haven't exactly been keeping up with it. I'm not going to turn on all the machines quite yet. Let's put the factory back on first, because that's, again, able to make our... Oh my God, we got a lot of resources now, huh? I suppose they haven't had much to do besides drill at this point, drill and fish. Right, there we go. So now we can get advanced components. Not that we really need many more advanced components at this point. This I've set to just steel slag for the time being, because I thought it would be better to get the steel slag done first, then do the real shitty rock chunks, which only have, like, a trace amount of ore in. Wow, it is a wonder we haven't contracted all sorts of diseases. This has all just been piled up in the same storage as our food. Holy crap. Oh, she had the operation? Wait, how could she have had the operation? AI Persona Core. Oh my God, the AI Persona Core removed the dementia. Oh, cool. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, that's quite good. So, brain is fixed, and she's got this AI in there whizzing around as well. Oh, well, that's kind of nice. God knows where she had that surgery. Bear in mind, this is all still for prisoners. Must have had it just in her bed. You know what? Everybody gets a Persona Core. Everybody, we're gonna implant all those Scyther Persona Cores into our people. Get you back on next, because this thing's obviously kind of high. I don't remember which way around it goes now. Was it like this here? High power, low risk. And, of course, use a different fuel to... You can put it there. I hope so. Different fuel to our nuclear reactors, too. So we don't have to take any gambles with that. Guess I better put down a particle accelerator or two again, huh? After our one's got just fucking trashed. Man. See, I've redone this room a little bit to adjust where the pillars are. The problem with that, now I don't have room for anything. Oh. Well, thank God I didn't implant those in absolutely everybody. Stop the surgery. Stop. No. Stop the surgery. No. Dr. Husky. Not you two. Fuck. Mondobot was too efficient. I've made a horrible mistake. I didn't know that would happen. Well, I wouldn't say it's been contained. We did blow her leg clean off. I didn't mean to. I did tell him to punch her, but he'd already fired the shot by the time I saw him coming into the room. Well, I mean, we've got replacement legs for everybody anyway, right? That was the one thing. Yeah, we got plenty of replacement legs. It's no big deal. Nice. There we go. 120 watts output. Right, so now let's get all the hydroponics back on as soon as possible. And what have you still got turned off? What I should research is instant flick. Fun for all the family. Let's get that one. And that will allow us to... I think it allows us to build this machine. Oh, no. The PowerNet console. That's what we need. because that allows us to see what we've got in the... No, it's not that one. Oh, God, I can't remember what it's called. Let me just type in power net console. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, it's something added by Better Annihilation that allows you to see all of your machines that are turned off, basically, and you could just sit there and... Maybe that is it. Using the PowerNet... Maybe we've already got the PowerNet console in hindsight. Oh, yeah, we already do. There we are. With this thing, you can view all your machines that are turned on and off, and you can just click it, and it'll... The game will turn it off when you press it, rather than when a colonist runs up to it. So this is going to be pretty goddamn helpful for working out what I haven't actually got turned on right now. And then again, if we get another, like a solar flare, nuclear meltdown, whatever, we can very quickly turn everything off again and rebuild a bit more effectively. What is that? Oh, it's the AI chip we took out of RoboChild. Maybe we should give her back the AI chip and take out the Persona Core. Can we even take out the Persona Cores? AI. We can install it. I assume if we were to install the AI chip, they'd remove it just as they removed the AI chip from RoboChild to install the Persona Core. This is going to have horrible consequences. Hey, look at that. So now we can say, oh, I don't want to keep the chem fuel clarifier on. Flick a button, and you see the immediate effects of that being turned on and off. Or is the chem fuel? It's over there, yeah. So that's obviously really, really nice. But the cool thing is you can sort it all and see what you've actually got turned on and off and the obvious effects of that. That's a really, really nice little thing just to... Man, I want that for every series, but there are some series where, like, Antimatter Annihilation wouldn't fit in, like kind of lower tech playthroughs. Damn, that's so cool, though. Let's build some thunder guns. Fuck it. We could do with some defenses, and these antimatter railguns are great and all, but I feel like I need to put down a few others. Just kind of generic defenses. We could just kind of dot them through the mountain, couldn't we? They've got a decent range, though. I feel like putting one back here would just make sense. That way, as enemies come through, if we get, like, tribal raiders or whatever, they can just get popped immediately by these guys. A RoboChild is a big baby and wants a monument. I guess it doesn't really matter where we put it, as long as it's not obstructing too much. We'll put it, like, all the way up here. That way we don't have to worry about it getting in the way of raids and whatnot. Fucking hell, that seems like quite a big monument, though. What I'll do then is we'll build, now that we can kind of get on with the factory stuff again, why don't we build a automatic drill into a masonry saw, right? I guess we don't really need the automatic drill right now, because we're already doing pretty good on that front. Let's get down... Oh. It's going to get me every single time, isn't it? Oh, the mod also adds its own auto haulers and auto cleaners, and I was told that these are a bit more efficient than the Misc Robot ones. The only reason I added the Misc Robot ones is because they are more accessible in the early game. You can buy them from traders and things like that. These cost advanced components, mechanoid components, so you have to have, obviously fought the raids and be up to the stage where advanced components are a bit more reliable. I wanted to put them in here, but also it's like 85 degrees. Well, machines do famously work better when they're warmer, right? Look, they're like little, I don't know, like forklifts or something like that. So we're charging right now. Can we see? Maybe it'll leave the station when it's got enough power. Why don't we disable all the other hauling bots then? Recall all of those. Hey, there they go. Oh, those are cool. They are like little forklifts, huh? Oh, good. Oh, good. Which one melted down? Wait, 3? Well, to be fair, we do have 6 on the other one. Brilliant. Well, on the plus side, it's far enough away where they can, still sleep and do shit and not have to worry about the meltdown. Brilliant. Just to reiterate, definitely a mistake. So they may better buy the AI Persona Core, but it can occasionally, assume total control and just fuck everybody's day up. I think he actually had something chopped off as well. No, he's all right. Got a broken arm and a broken leg, but he's all right there. Who lost a limb? That was... Oh, toxic buildup. What I have done as well is I decided... Look, seeing as we've got 4 nuclear reactors, we've got more power than we need. Let's drop them all down to safe levels, so we never have to worry about toxic buildup. And then if there is an emergency, we could just crank it again. So they're all down to, like, 49, something like that. And of course, we've got the antimatter reactor too, so we don't really need that. I was just redoing this room, so we can get back on top of our factory stuff. Now, somebody said that there's an auto-loader or something like that. I'll have to see if I can find it. But apparently that thing makes it so that you can refuel, say, this thing automatically with an autoloader. It needs the antimatter canisters as fuel, right? So you put this thing down, you connect it up to an I/O port, and then it automatically does it, once again nullifying the need for hauling bots. That sounds fucking great, if I can find out how that works. Might be under industrial instead? Smart hopper? Let me see if I can figure this out. Oh, the one thing I said I would do yesterday and completely forgot. A couple of people were confused basically how to set this up. So you need the factory hoppers for the, as far as I can ascertain anyway, you need the factory hoppers for any of the vanilla faction expanded mechanoids machines to work. Now that feeds in from an item puller. This is just from Rim Factory. So this is a separate mod, Rim Factory Lite, but it is recommended actually on the mod page. Make sure you turn this one on. This is the thing that gets everybody. It does actually do a little ping in the top left when you when you install it. You need to turn on toggle pulling, and then you need to set up a filter for what you want it to pull. So in this case, I've got it set to stone chunks. I was set to steel slag for a bit, but I've swapped it over since. Then as long as this, as long as the thing that it's connected to, as long as it's storage, and as long as it contains that item, it will automatically pull that over. You can overclock them too, which I have done with these. It's probably completely, you know, it's a waste of time, which allows them to pull faster. So if you've got like a big network of conveyor belts and stuff like that, you can fill it a lot sooner. You know, you might want to do like a couple at a time for much more finer control, but, you know, it's not so necessary with something like this where we're doing kind of basic machines, you know, like, the kind of IO in and then IO out like we've got. In fact, I can do it with this one, can't I? So we want to use this masonry saw to make, I mean, something so that we can build that bloody massive structure that Robo-Child wants. What have we got in here? So granite bricks, and we've got a shitload of granite, right? So let's go ahead and set that to output granite blocks from granite chunk. Then in this one, we need to go ahead and allow granite chunks in here. Then with the puller, basically the same thing. So we're going to go filter critical granite chunks. We've got to say allow pulling, and then, again, you can overclock it. It's not really worth it. There are some other things to do here, so take single item at a time might be better if you want to use that in conjunction with overclock. That's when it's worth it. Otherwise, it'll grab the entire stack, basically. You can limit it too, but it really doesn't matter with these because they've got a soft limit on the amount that you can have in the hopper at a time. You can also set a limit on the IO ports too. And then we'll set this to output from, I think, I had to rebuild this. I can't remember what it's probably called now. Did I not rename it? No, I didn't. Let's go ahead and call this chunky unit. There we are. And then set the output from chunky unit, and that's basically all there is to it, right? That should now work. Let's go granite chunks, and then I'm going to put an output limit on that of like 15, because we don't need that many. That should then hop it over, and then this thing should start working when we hit extract ingredients. Yeah, there you go, working fine. Nice. Just remember toggle pulling, because that was like, it was a big conversation on Discord the other day of someone being confused about that, but that is quite easy to miss, to be fair. So let's see who's missing limbs, especially as the AI persona cores have ended up... Oh god, you're missing an entire arm, huh? Now, I wanted to make those pikeman arms, didn't I? Because they've got like 125% efficiency, and they also give shooting accuracy, like quite a lot of shooting accuracy too. Pikeman arm. This one. There it is. Mecha Bionic arm. One Bionic arm. Oh. The pikeman. Oh, you need the Bionic arm, and you also need the pikeman corpse, right? Yeah. Okay, so where are we putting the pikeman corpses? God, I hope they're in here and they're not being disassembled. Pikeman. They might have been taken apart for the components. Oh, no. But I've got it turned off, haven't I? Advanced Pikeman Corpse, sure, but regular Pikeman Corpse, I've got disabled. Bollocks. Shred Mecha Droid. So those don't matter either. Where are those going then, I wonder? Where are those being put? They might have been... I don't suppose you can clarify them into chem fuel, can you, either? They might be put in here because they're corpses. Storage items? Hey, there we are. Okay, so maybe we should take mechanoids out of our regular freezer. Really more efficient? I'll trust you. These Hornet bots look like they know what they're doing. We've got 10 advanced bionic legs, 6 exoskeleton suits. We still need to upgrade a few more bionic legs then, don't we? Is that turned back on now? We've got 4 more to go on that one. 3 more bionic legs, 3 more simple prosthetic legs. Okay. Maybe we should do that first before we worry about the arms, because like I said before, that will help counteract all of the movement speed kind of losses that we've got going on here. So advanced bionic legs. Well, let's start of the list, weirdly enough. Tribal? Well, that one's not too bad. Yeah, we can deal with that. 61 of them. I think some, like, actually just left then. Did you see that? I'm mad. Okay. Oh, we got the Thunder Guns built, but we haven't actually got power over to them yet. Balls. Shit. How fast do you think we can get that set up? Not fast enough to be able to test it, unfortunately. Oh, we've got actually no steel at all. Well, that's a good sign. One thing I did build was these ammo crates that come from Vanilla Expanded. I believe you can use them as literally ammo crates as well. But outside of that, if you don't have an ammo mod, they give firing rate bonuses. I'm not entirely sure how much. I think it says on the Vanilla Expanded page. But these things I just thought would be quite good to dot around anyway, especially with all our sniper squad. You're going to sap through, like, 9 square meters of reinforced steel. Okay, we could be here quite a while. Actually, they've given up. That's fucking incredible. Sometimes I really do wonder about these guys. Well, to be fair, it's going to bait out the antimatter cannon for, like, one guy. So I guess I'll hold fire. Oh, we've got auto attack turned off. We might as well wait until the big group... I don't think this is even going to be useful at all, because I don't think the big group's ever going to get over here. Well, that's a shame. Okay, here they come. Let's go set force to attack, I guess, just on kind of a group of them there. That'll do it. Hey, that was pretty good. Oh, it's separate groups. That's why some of them... Oh, Christ. They've attacked a B for another one there. Hey! God damn, that thing's so fun. 1 aura, 2 carpenters, 1 centipede, 2 dagger snout, 1 fireworm, 3 Goliath, 1 phalanx, 2 pikemen, 4 scyther, 1 siege breaker, 1 auto mortar, 2 mech capsules, and 3 mech drop beacons. Jesus. Silent Neuroformer. I can't take that, can I? I'm sorry, Juicy. Not today. 11 Luciferium. Hello. I do like the idea of getting RoboChild absolutely hopped up on Luciferium, though, because we did have that research that allowed us to craft it too, right? Luciferium synthesis. There we are. Well, now fishing is at the bottom. We could put that as priority 3, and then mining for everyone else on priority 4. That way, if there are no fishing spots available, which would I prefer? Fishing or mining? I think that's a fairly obvious one in hindsight, fool. Well, let's go drop that down to priority 4 for everybody, then. Cleaning is, I'll put slightly higher priority than both of those. That way, if they can't drill, because we've only got 3 drills available, they'll move on to fishing. Ideally, I'd like to make it so that our miners always have a drill each, so I might build another kind of final backup drill. You're seriously using herbal medicine to install, like, advanced bionics. That is so high tier. That is the best thing we've ever done. Maybe I should get down... Why did this not finish building? I mean, despite the fact that one of our builders is out for the count, what the fuck are you doing that's so important? Butchering? Butchering what? A squirrel. Is that more important than having a factory running? Butchering that one squirrel that got caught in the antimatter crossfire. Brilliant. Thank you, Pelvis. Very cool. Oh, no. I'm assuming direct control. The deal has been altered. Normally, I would be happy with him doing the butchering, but why don't we set it to a radius and just wait for the robots to bring it back instead of having him running out across the world? There we are. That's much better. Right, okay. So let's get this thing set up. Now, I want to set up in the factory the Nutramine stuff. Medicine granulator. What do we need for that? You need 300 Nutramine. Okay. Nutramine infuser. You need 100 Nutramine. Oh, no. Sir, how am I supposed to get Nutramine in the first place? Can we grow it? Have we got the mod that allows you to... No, we don't. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just wait for trade chips and stuff to come through. We don't get many trade chips. To be fair, we don't seem to get very many at all this series. There's also a machine that will grind meat for us. Would save a lot of time, wouldn't it? Gotta be kind of mindful of factory space, though, because we're not doing so well on that front. See, if I'd have just factory floored over the whole thing, we could have really crammed more and more machines in. I'd rather have enough room to kind of get around it and be able to access it and repair it as is necessary. Let's go ahead and put that down there, then. We need 3 blocks at the bottom, right? Yeah, because we need the hopper, the puller, and the I/O port. Is that 1, 2, 3? Hideous. Wait, 1, 2, 1? Why does that look so large? 3. Start putting a limit on some of these, because you only need like 4 gold to actually make an advanced component. So having all this gold here is a complete waste of time, right? So we've got a limit value, and then what do we want for this? Count stacks. In for what zone? No zone do forever. Oh my god. Well, there's no way in hell we're going to tell that part unless you can rename the I/O ports and the hoppers. No. Shit. Okay, well, never mind then. Let's just see if we can set it up by just setting a stack value here. So it takes it in 4s for gold, I believe. Oh, God, I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Right, 3 gold there. So why don't we set the limit, the pull limit in this one, so we've always got enough to make another component spare, and then enough in the hopper. So 3 on that one. We've got 1 on that one. 10 and 20. It'd be quite helpful to be able to set a limit on the factory hoppers, because our droids have just come over and hauled a bunch more steel to that too. There is a mod that lets you do it, but as far as I recall, it conflicts with the search bar mod. I'll have to redo that a little bit and see what we can do here. Because otherwise, the droids are just bringing that over and dropping it off in the hopper, right? If I set it to a lower limit than the digital storage unit, they'll just take it out and drop it in the unit, which won't be a problem, but it's making the pullers work where it's not necessary. They're going to be pulling the steel that is then taken back to the hopper, pretty much. And the hauling blocks will always come over here and empty this if there is a backlog. So ideally, we need to set just a hard limit on the hoppers, don't we? Hey, there we go. That actually works. Look at that. Oh, nice. That works really, really well. They've got to remove the rest of the steel there. But that means that the other machines can access it instead. You know, if our people need steel to make, you know, limbs, bionics, whatever else. Look at that. Oh, shit. It's working so well. Nice. Okay, so if you're wondering, I used the stat limit mod for that, along with Rimworld Search Agency. Now, it turns out we didn't actually need Search Agency. I must have used an outdated mod previously, because I added another search bar there too. A bit unnecessary. But the total stat limit works absolutely perfectly. Just the 4 of my people are unconscious right now. What the hell is a barb slinger? It's just a big old scorpion. I think 2 of them are still under antiseptic? No, that's not the right word. Well, probably. They're under anesthetic. This is going to be a fucking laugh. Can I recall these bots? Is that possible? Force recharge. Oh, there you go. Hey, that's quite nice. We can bring them back without them I'm getting absolutely peppered by these by these big fucking scorpions. What was that? Excuse me? If we hold off, and we might be able to kill them all in a single shot with... Oh my god, the thunder guns! I forgot about that. Oh my god, they're like uranium slug launchers, but automatic. Well, they're kind of cool. They're getting a little bit overwhelmed there, unfortunately. Let's move our people in to go and help out then. Why are they not? Look, they're not automatically equipping their guns again. Wow, it doesn't really matter. Well, maybe we should drop that too. That seems like with rogue AI kicking around in your head, giving everybody a triple rocket launcher is probably a fucking terrible idea. Oh, my thunder gun! You big shit. Well, I've got to make sure I encase this with something. Obviously, we haven't got any alloy right now, hyper alloy. Sans. Sans, what are you doing? Dr. Husky, even though he's confused, is still coming over to help out. 26 hyper alloy left. Oh, that sucks. How much we got in terms of, like, uranium? No, we can't use that. We can use antimatter composite for embrasures. We got shitloads of that. That is the first trader we've had in fucking ages. Oh, it's just a trade ship too. Okay. Thorgan, let's see what we can do here. I need so much stuff, like advanced components, steel, the whole lot. Can I have the title of... Oh. Well. Hello. It's RoboChild with a terrible social skills. Like, we don't want insect jelly, right? That's 6,000 in the bank right there. You got any advanced components? Oh, we don't need advanced components. No, I've lied to you. I'll take the Glutamol medicine. That's pretty good. Circadian influence. Is that a double tech print research? Because if it is, that could be quite valuable. Circadian influence is 1. Okay, so we don't need that either. Promise Bender. Persona Zeus Hammer. That doesn't sound very friendly. Reprocessor Stomach. They're pretty much the better one, aren't they? Because the 50% one is the nuclear stomach, and that obviously has all of its side effects. What's he got for me? Plasteel crown. I think I want that crap. Wow, this is fucking terrible. It's still filled with rotten corpses? Holy crap. Okay. Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure we can clarify them into chem fuel. Also, we've got a lot of chem fuel, and it's going to be blowing up our colony wealth. I mean, also potentially blowing up, which is generally far more on brand with this channel. How much chem fuel we got right now? 8,200. Yeah, no, I don't need that. I don't need this in my life. Get them out of here. I'll reinstall these, so this is all going to have to go. And I want to try and build some of those... Was it auto harvesters and auto sowers? Yeah, let's get some of those down. So if we do, like, just a big row where they're covered... Okay, well, we'll tuck them in a little bit there so our people can move up and down. And then we'll just do a big row of these, well, these things here. Obviously, I don't need to dismantle all of them, but to fit them in properly, I'll have to. This thing is our meat grinder. So I've taken apart the... That's why I moved that over. I've taken apart the butcher's work table because this thing will do it automatically. I assume it does it far more efficiently, too, because it outputs something called processed meat. So we'll see what that's all about. What comes next, then? We've got a conveyor oven, so we could feed that straight into an oven there and take away the need for anybody to cook. But we need the... I don't know if that's capable of cooking, you know, everything added by this stuff down here. So I'm not going to take that apart yet until we know for sure. But I want to get the Nutramium and stuff dealt with. Only 100. Shit. How am I going to get Nutramium in, though? Is there anything that does it? Drug powderizer? Part of the medical... Okay, so we need one of those. The Nutramium... So this is all the same chain. The medicine granulator, the Nutramium infusion, and the drug powderator. So if we just kind of build one of those, we'll use this top section for that. Got enough steel just to fucking... No. Oh my god, that's expensive. Sod it. They'll get enough steel eventually, right? With the drills. It'll take bloody ages, but we might as well commit. First things first, let's get this set up, because this is obviously a little bit more important, seeing as I don't want my people starving to death. Well, I mean, especially if... Observe rotting corpse, really. Where in the fuck did you observe that, huh? Was it... Maybe we should get this hauled urgently. Maybe I'll actually enable haul urgently just for a second. Auto harvester, I assume, has an output. Where does it output, though? Because it looks like it could be the bottom I have no idea. Well, let's just build one and see how it goes. If it outputs at the back, then we can line the back with IO ports as well. So you've got auto harvesters and auto sowers, and I assume if we put them in like that, we can automate all of our farming, and then we could just iterate that right up to the top of the map if we really feel like it. Oh! Wait. But, of course, if you have that doing that, then it's almost certainly going to be way less efficient. I wonder if it does it kind of tile by tile. So what we can actually do is if we, I can't reinstall it, of course I can't. Also, where does it output to, I wonder? Again, it might just spit it out behind. Why don't we push that back a little bit then? And why don't we push this right over to this side? So I could bring it all the way back here, couldn't I? Use up some more of this dead space that we're doing nothing with. But machine ran into an obstacle. My brilliant idea didn't work. To be honest, I was very skeptical whether or not it would work with planters, given that it's quite clearly got wheels. So let's go ahead and build these outdoors then, where they can get thoroughly annihilated by raiders. I suppose if we put it up here and put a big fuck off wall around that, then all we've got to worry about is people drop podding in. And we know that this area of the map has never had a drop pod raid ever, no sir. I think that'll do it. I think that's looking pretty good. We've got 1,500 steel left over, so we'll go ahead and swap all this shit out for full-on factory floors, and then we can go butt wild with the machines without having to kind of plan super, super carefully. I think everybody now has advanced legs, with the exception of the robots, of course, who can't have them. Yep, you're good, you're good. The ones who are damaged are from where their AI has gone nuts and decided to, now people have decided to beat the shit out of them, basically. Yeah, we're good. So they've all got exoskeleton. No, they're working on the exoskeleton suits, right? Yeah, there you go. So we're working on the last exoskeleton suits. We only need 3 more spines for that. They've all got the advanced legs. We've got big old hydroponics, that's a word. A few more machines here and there. Once again, progress incredibly hampered by the fact that this game is sometimes a little bullshit. But is that not what Randy Random is all about? I still maintain Randy Random Merciless easier than Igor on middle. Just because you do get that breathing room. There's chance to, lick your wounds and move on. I think Igor is just so insane. Just absolutely nuts. I mean, hey, credit to you if you want to play on that, but it makes Rimworld so different, I think, inherently. It's not bad at all, but it just makes it that much different to where it should be. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this mess, this mess of raids once again. A big thank you to Tremere Regent, Surzix, Eckle Cakes, Archbishop, Feral Housecat, Alvin Flang, Jack Blacksheep, Spraycand, and Corrupt Racer as well for their support the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. That is the end of my executive producer tier list, so I'll go ahead and get that all updated. For those of you who have messaged me on Patreon over the past couple of days, I'll make sure you guys are added on. A thank you as well to Stalker Pepe, Lanath, Lanigan, Sam Haruni, Stormcrowler, Blue Chaos, Mr. Awesome, Cass, Struck Iron, and Bellman as well for their support over at Patreon. God, I just want to build a factory. I think as an idea for a fun series, it'd be kind of cool to play on just base builder mode and just have like those crazy rim factory drills and just cut like a big empty map, like plains or something like that, and just build the biggest, most ridiculous factory possible. Granted, the game would probably crash long before then, wouldn't it?